Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Jim. How are you today? I hope you're always fine. Let me introduce of myself. My name is Beatrik pelupessy. You just call me Beatrik. My study number is 411900558. I'm from Lab English 4PR 41014A Group A. And in this video, I would like to recount the story of why cats and dogs are enemies. One day, in a city that always seems to be happy, there is a mouse who is always looking for food for his family. And this mouse has a place to find food in a house that has a very large supply of food. The house also has pets, namely dogs and cats. Every one day, when the mouse was about to steal food again for his family at home, the mouse was surprised to see the cat and the dog suddenly very thin. Even thought it had only been 1 week the mouse had not been home. When the mouse approached the house, the mouse heard the quarrel of the owner of the house. The couple was also very thin, and the mouse didn't know why it was like this. When the mouse heard the arguments, the mouse finally understood why they were all so thin and hungry. It turned out that they had the magic ring that could provide food supplies to those who had a ring. And the ring had been sold by the husband to someone else without telling his wife first. When the mouse heard the fight, the mouse was careless about the surroundings, and the mouse was stabbed by the cat, where the cat was very hungry and needed delicious food like a mouse. The mouse had resigned that his life would end up being torn by the cat. The cat was very happy when he managed to get a proper meal. The dog came to the cat, who was ready to swallow the mouse, and the dog told the cat that the mouse could be of use of them in order to return to their proper food for good. The cat initially ignored the dog's word. And after the dog explained that he knew the place where the ring is now, and the dog found of the buyer's info from the magpie, finally the cat with the dog was to take advantage of the mouse. The three of them finally worked together to take the ring again. On the way to the house that booked the rings, there was a river. It was not too deep for the dog, but deep for the cat and very deep for the mouse. After a long discussion, the cat and the mouse also climbed onto the dog's back so as not to make these two little creatures drown as they walked down the river. After they arrived near the buyer's house, the dog observed of the house to be safe from the animals, and the cat went around the house aiming to look for a small hole so that the mouse could enter the house. And finally, the cat found the hole that it could entered by the mouse, and the mouse entered the house looking for a ring that could make his life longer. The mouse almost gave up looking for the ring because he could not smell the ring. When the mouse went to give up, he looked at the windows, and the moonlight shined on the ring, which made it very visible. The mouse also got the ring back from the buyers and left the house. While outside, the mouse gave the ring to the cat, and to his surprise, cat wanted to eat the mouse after the good deed of the mouse who took the ring back for them. The dog immediately told the cat to keep his promise to give the mouse a decent life. Finally, the three of them returned to the cat and dog's employer's house. When they went to get to the house, the mouse spread from them because they had different houses. The dog and cat returned to their master's house to give the rings to their master. After 1 month, the mouse never came to the house again. Finally, the mouse returned to the house to look for food, and sure enough that the couple was no longer poor and was feasting on a lot of food. The mouse saw the cat was very fat and healthy, while being confined in a very nice clothes. When the mouse left the house, the mouse was surprised to see the dog was actually tied outside with his skinny body and seems not to be cared for. And the mouse came up to him and asked, "Why it happened like this?" The dog to say that the cat betrayed the dog. When he got home, the cat immediately jumped onto the roof and went to our mistress' rooms and gave the rings to them as if he was the hero. "And I was just a useless animal to them," said the dog. Dog also promised to always hate the cat and make their offspring always hate cat until the end. Okay, Mr. Jim, thank you for spending your time to watching my video. I hope you enjoy and always stay safe and healthy and have a nice day. Thank you.